what time it is. That's right. It's time for my Christmas series. Now, this year, it is going to be Christmas with the silhouette. I am not using the Cricut, but we also will be using some punches that you can also make some of the things that I'm going to be making in this series. So this year's series is going to be a mixture of Christmas cards and home decor and ornaments. So what are we doing for day 1 of the series? We're going to be making some ornaments. And if you don't have the silhouette, you can still make these ornaments. So our first ornament is going to be this Christmas tree. And I've gone ahead and decorated it with some embellishments. Now, this is a silhouette file, and I'm going to show you how to put it together. But if you don't have the silhouette, you can still make a Christmas tree ornament. If you have the EK Success Christmas tree punch, you can make this ornament. It just won't be as tall. The other ornament that we will be making is this star. And I'm going to just turn it so you can see all of the shine. This is also a silhouette file, but you can also make this one using a punch if you have a star punch. Now, it may not be as big, but you can still make the ornament. You can also go online and see if you can find a star or a Christmas tree and punch those out or cut those out, because you would be finding it online, so you wouldn't be punching it. You would be cutting it, and then you can still make the ornament. So come on and join me, and I'm going to show you how I made these 2 ornaments. Okay, everybody, so we're going to bring up the supplies, and we're going to get started with day number 1 of Christmas with the silhouette. So now, this series is going to be a version of home decor, ornaments, and Christmas cards. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've gone ahead and scored all of my trees, because this is the ornament we're going to be making first. So here they all are, all scored, and then I left one. So basically all you're going to do is take your tree and fold it in half. And I am putting a link to this tree that is on the Silhouette website. So this is a studio file, so you don't have to worry if you don't have the designer edition of the Silhouette software. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take and start gluing these trees back to back. So you want to take your tree and fold it this way, and then you're going to take the next one and you're going to put that one on top. And it looks like I need to fold this one in the other direction, because we want them all to go in the same direction. So this one I need to fold this way. So we'll just flip that over. And be very careful with when you fold up there at the top, because you don't want that to break off. So we'll just line them up on top of each other and make sure that they're even at the bottom, because once they're even on the bottom, they will be even on the top. And then you just go ahead and start gluing them together. Now, you can tape them, but I would prefer to glue them, because at least I know with the glue they will stay together. So I'm going to get some glue on here, and I'm using the Beacon 3-in-1. I'm finding that I really like this glue. I also have the quick dry adhesive, so if you have that one, you can use that one too, but I found this has a lot more tack. And with this cardstock that we're using, you want to get something that is going to really hold. So I'm just going ahead and making sure that sticks. So there we have one part of our tree. And I'm going to fold it down as well because I want to make sure that this really does stick well. So then I'll go ahead and add my next layer. And you just keep continuing adding your layers until you have the completed tree. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to come back once I have all my pieces glued together. Okay, everybody, so I'm back to add my last tree. So we'll get our glue on here and we'll add the last tree. Now, if you don't have the silhouette, you can also make this tree if you have the, I believe it's the EK Success tree punch. You can also make the same identical tree. What you'll just do is, it won't be as tall, and you'll just go ahead and punch out several trees, and then you just score them in half, and then just glue them together just like I did here. So you can also do it without having a silhouette, and if you have the Cricut, you can find a cartridge that has a tree on it, and you can make the same one. So now there is our tree, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around to the back here, and I'm going to get some glue on here, and then I'm going to glue these two together. And then up here is where you can add your ribbon so that you can hang this on the tree. So let me go ahead and get some glue on one side of this so we can close this in, and then we can stand our tree up. Now you don't have to glue this if you don't want to. It does make it easier when you want to put it away for the holidays. It's easier to fold down. But there you have it. Now that was a quick and simple ornament. So what I'm going to do is, you know I got to decorate this. I can't just leave it like this. So I'm going to add some embellishments, and then I'm going to come back with the finished decorated tree. Okay, everybody, so I am back with my little finished tree. So I'm going to turn it this way so you can see what I've done. So I've just gone ahead and taken and added some of the embellishments, and I'll show you what they look like, that you can pick up. I picked these up, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. It may have been Michael's. I can't remember because I've had these for a while. And I've used these previously on my cards, and as you can see, I have some of them on my sign. And I picked up some of these ornaments as well, and so forth. So I'm just taking some of these and then adding them to the tree. You can also use them for your embellishments on your cards as well. And then I took some of this little twine and tied that at the top of the tree. So I'm going to give you another view, and I'm going to tip it this way so you can see it. So I've put some little candy canes there. And then, of course, you know I had to add some bling somewhere. So I put a little bling piece right here. And up here I have a bow. And then I have a tiny little star up there at the top. And I just took the twine and entwined it in between the top here of the tree. So I'm going to turn it this way. And then with the stars, I just cut those up and then just glued them to different points on the tree. So that's it for our first little simple ornament. So let's move on to ornament number 2. Okay, I'm going to bring up the supplies so we can get started with ornament number 2. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is I'm going to give you a link to where the item number or the design number for each of these ornaments is in the Silhouette software. And they did have a sale going on, but by the time this video is uploaded, the sale will probably be over, but their images were 50 cents. So I did get quite a few images. Now, I want to point out with this ornament, when you lay this on your mat, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, the ornament is this size, and I didn't want it to be that small, so I did increase the size, and I'm gonna put somewhere here in the video the size of my star that I'm going to be showing you how to make. And actually this is another simple one. It looks exactly like, oh, we had another tree left over that we should have put in there. Oh well, they're all glued in there now, so can't add that one. Or maybe we can. Maybe I'll go back and add that one in there too. But as I was saying, I've already gone ahead and scored and folded all of my stars on the score marks. I have one left here. So now this is very delicate here. So I'm just going to actually just line up my points, and then I can meet the score lines that are there. Like so. So now we have them all scored together. And you should have this many. So once again, we'll just go ahead and take, and we'll start gluing these together. Now you can use a punch if you don't have the silhouette. You can also use a star punch if you have one, and you're just going to score down the center, and you'll put these together exactly the same exact way. Now you'll notice if you did use this image that you have one, or actually you have two of them that have these little points at the top, or these little circles. They're right here. You do want to score those as well. So one will be on each side, and then when you fold it open, they'll be connected. So let's go ahead and start gluing these together. I'm going to glue a couple of them, and then I'll come back once I have them all glued together. So once again, I'm going to use my beacon glue to do this, and I'm just going to get some glue along the edge here, and you only need just a little bit. I probably put too much on just now, but we'll start gluing these together, and make sure that they line up at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to press that down, and I'm going to go ahead and add my next one. And I think I'm going to add a red. Well, this is going to be our top, so we probably should add these onto here first, or our bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and get some glue on here, and then we'll glue those other two together that we previously glued. So I'm going to make sure they line up at the top and the bottom, and then we can just add these on top of here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish gluing these, and then I'll come back when we're ready to add the last one and put this all together to make our star. Okay everybody, I'm back, and I'm ready to add the last piece. So that will go on top of here. So let's just get some glue along our edge here again, and then we'll add this last piece, and then we'll just glue that and hold that down for just a few seconds so that we can make sure that it is adhered, which it should be. So now what you want to do is you just want to go ahead and start fan folding out your star. And I'm going to take and glue these two together. But you don't have to, so maybe I won't glue them together. So basically, there is our star ornament. Now I'm just going to add just a few little embellishments on here, and then I'm going to come back with my finished star. Okay everybody, so I'm back with my finished decorated ornament, or my star. So what I've done is I've went ahead and took and sprayed my ornament with some of the Krylon Super Quick Grip spray adhesive, and then I went ahead and sprinkled my ornament with some Dazzling Diamond glitter by Stampin' Up, and I see one of my bling came off, so I'll need to put that back on. And then I just went ahead and added some bling on each star, alternating between the top and the bottom. So it can go along like that. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's really sparkly. And then, as I said before, when you make this ornament, when you bring it into your silhouette, it does come in about this size. So if you want yours to be that tiny, you can go ahead and just bring it in at the size that it comes in as. But I did enlarge it, and I will put the size that this one is in. I'm going to lay that down like that in the video, and also in the description bar. And then, if you don't have a silhouette and you still want to make some ornaments, I did say that you could use some of your punches. So what I did was I took my Martha Stewart snowflake punch, that's Himalayan snowflake punch that looks like this, and I punched out about 6 of those, and then I just went ahead and scored them down the center right here. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to punch one real quick and show you where you score it at. So what you'll do is you'll punch it out, and it'll look like that. And then I just took my Score Pal, or Score Buddy, and an embossing tool, or stylus, and I scored down the center of the punch. And then I just took those and folded it on the score line, like so. And then what you'll do is you'll take and punch out as many as how full you want it. This happened to be 6. And then you'll glue those together exactly the way you would, or I did the tree and the star. So you can make your ornaments using punches. If you have punches, you can go ahead and do that. So that's it for ornaments 1 and 2 of day 1 of Christmas with the silhouette. So now don't forget to come back for day 2, and we'll be making some more ornaments. Thanks for watching everybody. Bye.